Who does that? Who does quadruple albums these days? Look at the art on both sides.
I don't think anybody. Flaming Lips might have it in their tank, but
oh, they did ra3epi, but that's 4 CDs you play at the same time.
Yeah, I checked that out one time. It was kind of tricky.
I have actually thrown many ra3epi parties.
What else we got here?
Now, Focus is a great group, and it's like psychedelic Euro rock from the early 70s, and they're like, it's kind of like Yes in some ways. But you can see they're kind of doing the sunk in, well, maybe you can't see, but it's sunk in, and they've got the three-dimensional thing going on with the colors on Focus too. You probably can't see that. Maybe you can. It's cool though.
Squint really hard, folks, and you can see it. Okay, what do we got going on? Elvis.
Now Elvis is all sunk in there, and this is frameable, has mementos and stuff. That's just cool.
He might be sunk in on this record, but when this picture was taken, he was sunk out. You get it? Because he was getting fat.
He was swelling.
He was swelling.
Talking about inserts now. Inserts are great.
Yes.
Dark Side of the Moon, Pink Floyd.
Perhaps you've heard of it.
Wonderful, wonderful album. It's actually pretty dang rare to have the inserts because they were stickers. So,
cool.
Here we have the actual inserts, Pink Floyd stickers. And I'd never seen them. I never knew they existed until I had this copy. No, oh no you don't, mister.
That is too freaking cool.
It is cool, and it's nothing like the album. I mean, they're totally different, but people stuck them on their Volkswagen buses and took them all around. Yeah.
Bunch of no good, dirty, barefoot hippies.
Yeah. Wish You Were Here is another good Pink Floyd album that had a good insert, which was actually just a postcard, but nobody inserts postcards, which is cool. Cool postcard. Wish You Were Here. Another great, great album. They actually, come on. They actually said that it was their favorite album they ever did, so go figure. The Wall. Another great album. Nice art. It's got an insert in here somewhere.
I don't know, maybe it's over here. It's got the lyrics on the sleeve on the inside. Who does lyrics? Who prints lyrics?
Now who does that? Anyway, it's pretty rare to find. I might have lost the insert. It's really nothing, really, but it actually adds to the value to have these inserts. Pink Floyd, The Wall.
This looks like somebody wrote it with a Sharpie. Here you go, put that in there. They'll think it's cool.
Roger Waters' handprints. Stevie Wonder. I'm a big fan of Stevie Wonder. But actually, this one kind of comes in with a 45.
Hey, awesome.
And a sleeve, which is a bonus.
Really cool.
That's quite a value difference. Big booklet. I mean, you just don't get booklets nowadays, like this thick with all his lyricism and everything. I hate to stress the fact, but times just aren't as cool with music these days.
Yeah.
Sticking with Stevie Wonder, this one's a talking book, which is pretty awesome. You probably can't see that, but it has Braille. Braille all through here. It says, Stevie Wonder.
I don't know if any of you know this, but he's blind.
Yeah.
Stevie Wonder's blind.
He's probably trying to promote Braille. Who knows what all this stuff is right here, these bumps.
Yeah, really, you know, the art of packaging back then was its own musical expression or its own artistic expression. At least the ones that you're bringing here really back that up. You know, there's
great
time and thought put into it. Like, how can you make this cool instead of just going, here, just print it, put the thing in there and get it out.
Well, also the record companies were like, you've got a really great product here, and they would kind of give them the leeway to do whatever they wanted because it was just great albums.
It's memorable, too.
One of the best rock albums of all time, if you guys don't know, Joe Cocker, Mad Dogs and Englishmen. Tulsa native is directing this whole thing, Leon Russell, and he's like a mad scientist on the stage, just bouncing all around, but you actually...
Bob Seger from Tulsa, too?
I can't answer that, but you open it up and it's got a nice little, looks like a poster or something.
Come see Joe Cocker.
But then you actually open it up again and you've got all the great,
look at that.
All this wonderful artwork going on here, and there's, I'm sure Leon's around here somewhere, but have you seen the movie? This is the soundtrack for, there's Leon Russell right there. Soundtrack for the movie, and the movie is incredible because they just go all over, and they actually have a lot of footage from Oklahoma, so check it out, Joe Cocker. was amazing.
This is a new-ish album
Moving into the
compared to
yeah,
these. But
well, hold on now. This is where it changes. This is where these are modern artists that are trying to resurrect the art of vinyl. Oh, delay.
this isn't a new
delay.
album, but it's new-ish compared to these. 96 as opposed to, you know.
Well, records were out and nobody was doing them in '96, but they started resurrecting. And one of the first two was Beck. Beck is phenomenal. Got a devil's haircut, you know. Where It's At.
Yeah.
2 turntables and a microphone.
I would like to hear this because the beginning of Where It's At starts off with the record sound. So you're gonna hear that. It's gonna be double time with the record effect. You know what I mean? It's a record effect on a record player.
It's wild.
Is that making sense, or are we just high?
Last Christmas, Bob Dylan released an album on record, Christmas in the Heart. If you can imagine the most wonderful Christmas arrangements ever. And then Bob Dylan,
Dig a bell, rock hell.
Anyway, this just came out last Tuesday. Dead Weather album, Jack White's new band. It's
You're a fan, man.
It's phenomenal,
You
but
went to see them at Kings.
I did. It blew the top off, which actually hadn't happened since Beck played in '96 at Cain's.
Really?
So I think they have what it takes. Also another great Oklahoma band, Star Death and the White Dwarfs. The nephew of Wayne Cohn from Flaming Lips is in this band.
I've heard Joe Mack talk about this guy.
Pretty awesome. But what's cool about this is you can get the vinyl, and then they actually include a card to download it. So if you want to keep in the modern age, which
Cool.
those other ones, I mean, Bob Dylan had a CD come out with it, but interactive vinyl. Let's keep the record is not dead.
Cool, James. This is great, man. You know, and I know that they used to do stuff like that and really go crazy with it, but I didn't know that it went to the extent that until just now, that when you brought these over. I mean, that's really cool. The John Lennon one, and I don't know, they were all really cool, and except for the Eagles one.
Yeah, that wasn't too. No, wait, no, there's a lot of Oklahomans that like it. That's why I tossed it in there.
Anyway, thanks again, Dr. James, for stopping by and rocking the retro Americana world.
Resurrecting the record realm.
Right, man. It is a dying thing. I'd like to see 8-tracks come back.
No,
Like that.
no, oh no.
That would just be funny for the hilarity of it.
Oh.
Okay, folks, we're gonna cut out of here for right now, and we're gonna see you next week at 11:30 a.m. if you're watching on TV. Also, you can watch this show anytime you want on the internet at intv.me. Also, if you need to get a hold of me, shoot me out an email, jscott@intv.me. All right, folks. Dr. James.
Jeremy Scott.